Mira, Ciudad de Guatemala. Fresh. Oh, Zacapa. Auténtico Guatemala, right?
What's good, Profound Travelers? We're back with this next trip from Guatemala City. And now on this trip, we went all over the country of Guatemala, but we started in the capital city itself. The very busy, congested, but beautiful and calm Mayan ancestry and heritage rich and colorfulness of this city. It's so amazing. And we had a good time here. It's very logistically easy to get around. We'll get over where you can stay, what the cost is like in the city and the budget that we were under, and how to navigate around when you're in the capital city before you go elsewhere in the country. But stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy this. Profound Travelers, y'all.
What's good, Profound Travelers? It's your bro, Profound J.
Coming back to you guys with this next trip from Guatemala City over here in Guatemala. Had to try to pronounce that correctly as best as I can, you know, with that gringo Spanish. I'm trying to transition to something more fluent, you know? But anyway, we're here in Guatemala City for 4 days, and then we're gonna do 3 days over in Puerto Barrios, which is a Caribbean city, and then we're gonna try to take a speedboat over to the Afro-Caribbean town of Livingston that is more isolated and more culturally preserved. But while we're here in Guatemala City, we hope to go down to Central, which is very close in proximity to the hotel balcony where I'm standing on right now in Zone 4. And we're gonna make our way down to Zone 1. My cousin, Profound Travelerz, he's out walking the streets somewhere. He got up super early. We're gonna make a stop in Antigua, maybe more than one stop there. Because everyone keeps saying, go to Antigua, go to Antigua. It's the main tourist, hotspot of being here. But anyway, sit back and enjoy. We got more coming to you. Profound J, Profound Travelers, y'all. Man, young Lobster over here getting fit. We're over here at Mono's Coffee.
They won, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
they won.
Look at Cuzzo looking fly. You know, normally he be having them baggy joints on. Look at him. He got the cut up jeans and the polo.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
and the Coach Vans on.
Something like that.
We about to mob down there, you know. It's probably like a 10-minute walk or something like that. In the city, it's so crowded, but the city is actually very small, so it's walkable. So we excited about this, y'all. Look at that architecture. Look at that. Me and Profound Travelerz, he on his phone as usual. I'm on the camera. About to walk down Avenida Reforma. What you say, the old millennial? Nah, you a Gen Z. trapped in a older millennial's body, you know. Oh shit, we about to make it happen. Yeah, but I think this is the route to Central. I just want to make sure it's a little sunny today too, which I'm happy about. We only been walking for like 10 minutes. Everything's so close. The weather is perfect here in the summer because the city is kind of elevated. Here in Antigua is kind of higher elevations, so the high is supposed to be like the mid 70s, the lows is the low 60s. The Caribbean though is supposed to be like 90 degrees because, you know, obviously it's the Caribbean, it's hotter there, and it's lower landscape also, so lower elevation. Mira, Ciudad de Guatemala. All right, man, it's early in the morning, like 9:30 now. Everybody out working, you know. We're close to Central, and we're gonna go to Central Market. I put down some restaurants I did some research on, but we're gonna see how it goes, fill it out. We're just excited to be here, man. Me and my cousin ain't been out in a while. He came to visit me in Costa Rica when I was living there last year. And, you know, he had a short time there, but now we have a week here. You know what I mean? The vibe is good so far. The people here are very nice and sweet. Hey, I'm just looking forward to a great time. Uh-oh, don't get us hit, John.
This motherfucker is gonna keep going.
Hold up. All right, we about to go underground to Central Mercado, the Central Market in town. You know, fresh fruit, big old papayas. We're in the Centro Mercado. Wow, this market is a bit overwhelming. There's fruit everywhere. Yeah. They got like noodles here. My cousin wants some food. Chicharron. That's a flout. There's fresh fruit everywhere. This market is huge. People smiling, looking. Let me not be too much of a tourist, you know. I ain't gonna lie, when I travel, I love to buy like art. You know, they have so many photos of Antigua, the volcanoes, Lake Atitlan, all over. Look, that's my cousin. That's mine. I'm sorry. The sun, and here with the moon. Miss Señorita Priscila y Viviana, are you part of mi vlog? ¿Está bien? Okay. Hello. Our first food place, Vegetariano, Profound Travelerz. Turned into Profound Eats on y'all. Yeah, they got Vegetariano. Look at all this I got. Starting my day off with all vegetarian stuff. Look at that pretty mother right there. This is my cousin Geek over here serving in Bahrain right now in the military. I know he would appreciate a good vegetarian meal like this, you know? So my brother Hank out there, let y'all see all that grub, you know? Let's get to the main thing. We got the picante. Put that on the lasagna first. Put it on the patty, put it on everything. Put it on the soy beef, everything. Let's go right into it. Let's see. Fresh.
How the lasagna tasting?
Just melt in your mouth, let me see. Let me see what that lasagna do. Let's go and see. That lasagna is so creamy, but in a good way, not like heavy creamy. You can taste like several layers of creamy flavor and the vegetables in it. Oh, let me get a little bit more of the hot sauce on that. Hold up. Let me get my vegetables. I gotta make my rounds. Hold up, Logan, I gotta make my rounds to everything.
Oh, it's busting.
I'm gonna dive in this. We got the lasagna right here. We got the vegetables. We got some more vegetables. We got this. You see how it's busting. And we got the watermelon juice mixed with some other fruit. Take a sip of that. Let me know what it do.
Busting. Sweet. The noodles, busting. Try the lasagna.
Describe that flavor profile. That lasagna is the best thing I've had so far. I'm not gonna lie to you. What it do for you? Creamy, right? But it ain't like...
Lasagna's creamy.
Ain't overpowering though, right? Is it?
I mean, it's full of flavor though. You can taste everything. So I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10.
Man. So we in the Main Street Market at nighttime trying to get something to eat before everything closed. There's like 10 restaurants in here. I got Mexican food, a vegan veggie tacos. All right, I got the mushroom tacos, y'all, with chipotle sauce, verde, avocado sauce. I tried this really spicy hot sauce. That shit burned the back of my throat so bad, y'all. But like they sauced up the tortilla and everything. We're gonna see what it do. Let's see, y'all. The salsas, so fresh. Tortillas, the vegetables. The salsa they cooked it in. It's kind of tangy too. This is fire. I mean, I eat vegetarian tacos back at home, but this is like a whole nother quality. And they put like the mixed greens on top with the cherry tomatoes. And that chipotle sauce, Lord have mercy. Sorry y'all, they go savage on it.
got the chicken tacos. Got avocado sauce on there. Got onions, chipotle sauce, guacamole on there. Got cheese. Gonna give it a bite. See how it tastes.
That's what I was missing, cheese. I didn't even eat it, it was so good. How I do?
Full pleasure. Can't go wrong.
Meaty too, ain't it? And they got the cheese melted in there. Woo, that looks good. Next, we gotta hit slice, baby, slice. All right, y'all, we have slice, baby, slice. Only a little bit of chicken. I'm gonna try some chicken. It's very, very tiny, but it's sauced up with like, it looked like ranch and buffalo sauce. And I got the cheese with the chipotle sauce. I saw it done like this and I heard it was good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it do what it do. And the pesto, you know the pesto gotta hit. Y'all hear them playing Jay-Z in here, New York, or whatever, no, Empire State with Alicia Keys. They set the whole pizza vibe here with the pink lights and, you know, see that the pink lights and decor, the lightning bolts and stuff. My cousin's so quiet, he must enjoy it. So you like your pizza? It's good? Okay.
I can't wait, y'all.
Y'all see that? Buffalo sauce, ranch, pesto, chipotle. Let's see what it do. It's like 1,000 flavors mixed in. That's all symbiotic and stuff. This is out of control. The flavors just mix so well together. This is perfect. Perfect. I ain't gonna lie. The best pizzas I've had, honestly, has been out of the country because of the quality of the ingredients. I remember I had a salmon, like thinly cut, crisp, caramelized salmon, onion pizza in Cuba. Called me weird, but to this day, it was one of the top 5 pizzas I ever had in my life. Better than what I had in New York. Better than what I had all in the United States. Better than what I had in Chicago too. But this pizza here is like, I'm not exaggerating, this pizza here is like in that category. These sauces are so robust and they're so like strong and they're not overpowering and they all mix so well. Wow. Come to Slice Baby Slice when you're in Zona 4 in central Guatemala City. This is hard. This is an A1 meal. I'm not, it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. I'm not even influenced, I haven't been drinking, anything like that. I ate a lunch, so I'm not starving, but this is like a full, honest, unbiased opinion. Like, this is fire. I promise you guys, this is fire. Oh, Zacapa, auténtico Guatemala, right? Sí, sí, sí. Now, really, I don't endorse drinking on camera. You guys have never seen me do that before in any of the videos, but it's supposed to be a special occasion, something authentic. You want to try it. She put the big old block cube in there, boy. You see that? I'm drinking tonight. Let's do this. Drink all that shit. I've never had a rum that smooth before.
Don't even burn.
I've never had a rum that smooth before. So we're here with our friend Fabiola. She's been so nice, so gracious. Like, we've been running into her in town. She stayed open late for us, making sure that we're good. Our flight was delayed. The service has been impeccable. Her energy has been so vibrant, so great, and she's a local, and we just love the experience and meeting people like her. So I want to introduce you guys to her and tell you guys to come to her bar, which is QL? Old L in Zona 4 Mercadito in the hipster area. Así es, muchas gracias.
Para servirles.
So, ¿dónde eres?
De la ciudad de Guatemala.
Guatemala.
Ciudad, sí.
¿Toda vida?
Sí, toda.
¿Te gusta aquí?
Me encanta.
¿Me encanta siempre?
Sí.
Sí, so, gracias para su servicio.
Ok, estamos para servirles. Aquí los esperamos de nuevo.
Okay, sí.
Okay.
Muchas gracias.
Adiós.
Again.
Feliz viaje.
Please viaje. Oh, gracias. Thanks for joining me on a quick wrap up of Guatemala City. So, what I must say is first, I'm a little tired because I've been going all around. But This is our last night in Guatemala City, and I want to wrap up by letting you guys know, the city is very interesting because it's kind of like your typical crowded city, in Central Latin America or around the world. And I was told by a local that like almost a quarter of the population of the country live in the capital city of Guatemala City. And my recommendations are, when you're in town, you're a tourist, I personally recommend the district that we're staying in right now, which is Zona 4. You have Zona 1, Zona 4, and Zone 10, which are the main areas where a lot of business, commerce, and some tourism is located, right? Central District has all of the old churches and monuments and things of that nature. It's very crowded, it's very congested down there, but things are cheap, it's affordable, and it is safe, especially in the daytime. I'm warned that Zone 11, Zone 13 by the airport, Zone 1 at night can be semi-dangerous, especially over there in the LaGuardia swap meets that are in Zone 11. And several people have said, hey, pickpocketers, things like that happen, be careful, just, be on your P's and Q's, like anywhere you would be where there's like, a lot of poverty and concentration of it and stuff, right? Customs, oh my God. I've never been anywhere where it was so quick to get into the city out of customs. We walked to this line and they were just stamping passports like, hey, come in. In addition to the Uber only being $4 to go 15 minutes at night to our hotel in Zone 4, right? Like that was so interesting to me. And the people here, like most of the people here, which I should have did some more research before I got here, most of the people I saw here are like are of Maya descent. And they're very interesting. They have a very distinctive look. I noticed like most of the people here are pretty like a lot shorter than me and my cousin John. And that's something that stuck out to me. With this distinctive look, height, they wear traditional Mayan clothes and fabrics and things of that nature. And it's crazy is like we have more to come with the Caribbean coast. We haven't even been over there yet, where it's gonna be hotter and more Afro-Caribbean culture. And Antigua, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, because that video was like mind-blowing. My heart, my soul is so fulfilled being there, being in nature, being around the volcanoes, being around the locals, having the food. And, oh, another thing, currency. So it's the local quetzal. It's like about $8 to every US $1, right? And things overall from like Antigua is very expensive because of the high tourist area in the city. It's like, it's not very expensive, but you definitely can find pockets where you can get very cheap food for just a few dollars and services. But if you want upper echelon type things or higher quality goods and services, or things that are more comfortable for you, then yeah, you have to pay more of like a medium to big city price in Los Angeles. Now, one thing I will say is like what you guys hear right now, that's the one thing that really sucks about being in the city. It don't matter if you're in Zone 1 through 17. There's so much noise. There's so much traffic. It wakes you up at night. That's all you hear. It doesn't matter where your hotel is. There's traffic nonstop. People honking their horns all the time because it's so densely populated in the city. This is one of the most densely populated areas I've been to. And to be honest with you, the city itself, it makes sense because the city itself is not a very big city. When you look at it on the map, it's actually size-wise a bit smaller than like most may think for a capital city that's the most densely populated city in the country, right? Covered costs, I covered the noise, the amenities, where to stay when you're here. It's pretty safe overall. I told you which areas to avoid, especially at night when you're thinking of Zone 11, LaGuardia. The State Department says don't go to Zone 13. I met locals from Zone 13. They told me Zone 13 was very safe. It's just a residential area. And aside from that, man, the people are great. I love it here. I can't wait to come back here. My cousin loved it here. It's been an amazing time. So with that being said, it's been a great experience. Hope y'all enjoyed.